on Jones Ridge. We've had a really good year. Best planting season that I remember in a long time as far as weather-wise. We got everything in real timely, pretty early. This is some real wet, tough ground up here. Sometimes, a lot of years, it's hard to get this ground dry enough to plant, especially plant early. So a lot of times you have to wait and plant it later because it's so wet, but we got everything. It was dry up here this spring, and so we got to plant everything relatively early. Summer, not near as bad as last year with the heat and the drought. We got a few timely rains along through the summer and helped us out a lot, and didn't get any big floods along. It was just good rain, good rains when we got them. It's the earliest we've ever cut any rice. We've got probably 2,500 acres of rice and about 1,100 or 1,200 acres of beans. We'll get all our rice cut before we start in our beans. This patch of beans behind us here is our earliest beans we've got, so probably take us 30 days or so to get all the rice cut, and then we'll just hopefully start right in the beans. Hopefully we're done by the end of October.
I work with my uncle, my dad, and my granddad, and we have 2 H2A workers. But we all are really a big, happy family. This is my 4th harvest. I started farming in 2020. I like running the combine. Cutting the rice means you put in all that hard work and you got something out of it throughout the summer. In the spring, planting it and spending the long hours planting, and all the long hours in the summer watering the rice and all that. You're reaping what you sow, really.
My niece Brooke, she's big into technology. We started using a drone. What I found valuable about it, I had a levee that I thought I had a break in, and I usually just had to put my boots on and walk it and find it. So I called her and I said, hey, will you come fly this levee for me? And she brought the drone up here and she flew the levee and found the break. And I knew right where I could walk to. Saved me a lot of steps, and that's good for an old man. That saved me a lot of steps, so.
And I like flying it, and it would help us out a bunch to spray like levees and some wet spots that our spray rig, ground rig can't get to, and it would help with the cost too. When I was a senior in high school, me and Dad talked about I wanted to get an ag business degree, but he said, get a backup degree in case something ever happens and you'll be able to do something else if something ever happens to the farm. Like how technology's going. In so many years you might can be able to sit in an office and farm all your ground with the automation on the tractors and everything.